Hello YouTube, it's me, Bulbs Hamuu, and as you can see in the background we have the lovely fortress where I lost my life heroically last episode. Not once, but was it 2 or 3 times? I actually died a few more times going back after I stopped recording, and it was a fun nightmare, but I think I got most of my stuff back. And a new development here at home, my bushes are out of control. They are just growing like weeds. They are taking over. Oh, I can do some barley here. But, yeah. Tons and tons of this delicious stuff. These nom 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 nom. Just eat them up. You can eat them so quickly, too. But they just have the one bar. And it's really only effective to eat them if I'm, needing to regen and I've just got a couple. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to plant the rest of this, and like I said, after the failure last episode, we are going to work on some of this like tinker stuff, I think is what is it called? Stencil table, part builder, and tool station. Now a lot of the information is given to you in these books that you get as you go along. But some of it, can be a little bit helpful to kind of go through it. So this is the stencil table. And to make the stencil, it tells you right in here how to make the blank pattern. I think, let's make sure. Oh, it told you how to make the other books. Well, I never actually finished reading this because these books I just got them as I built the next pieces. But anyways, let's back up here. Does it ever actually tell you? It is a blank pattern to stamp into a shape, providing a reference for future. The patterns are shaped on the stencil table or are used as tabletops. I didn't look anything up, and I kind of sat here for a second or two, and I think it's because of my screen. Since these two buttons were somewhat covered by the saves, I didn't realize that they were part of this. So I sat here and I'm like, okay, what do I do? And I'm clicking on the blank stencil, and I finally figured out with these. So let's actually make one. And I will show you, and we'll kind of just test this out. I got a lot of work done. I made the smeltery thing, which will be at the end of this episode, or middle, depending on how long this all takes. But we'll make one. I haven't made yet. So when I put it in, I sat here and I was like, well, there's nothing. There's nothing there at all. And finally I realized, like I said, that this was part of it. So this lets you go through and start trying to figure out what you want to make. Now, let me actually... Can I get it back to no pattern? No. I just won't take it out. What do I have? I have a sword, a crossbar, tool rod, tool binding, shovel head, and a pickaxe. Bowstring pattern. Yeah. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, we'll pull that out. So, bowstring pattern. The next thing you can do, you can either just put it in directly, or you can put it into this little pattern chest, because the pattern chest just gets right up next to the part builder and lets you do, one click thing here. You can just hit it, pop it in. Now with this bowstring, let's actually check really quick. What's the first one? Is it materials in you? Let's see, because this is supposed to be updated. Yeah, tool forge. So it has been updated recently, because this is new right here. So I'm ill-prepared now. I didn't think about the fact the update might have updated this. So this is where my book originally ended with this kind of stuff. That explains... Maybe this originally wasn't in here. I don't know, maybe I'm losing my mind. So this might be for another time, or, I just might not worry about it. But anyways, I wonder what I need to do with the bowstring. Let's see, do I have... I do have string. Can I make bowstring out of string? I hope so. No. So, wooden bowstring. No. Place a pattern and the materials. So I don't know what we need to make bowstring out of. Can we make it out of gold bowstring? No. Okay. Well, let's go on ahead and do one that actually know what I'm doing. So, pickaxe head. Pop the gold in. Wait, is that not right? I've already messed up. Da, 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 da. Dagger, it tells us in here. Stone, cactus, flint. Okay. Thought we could make it out of gold. Crisis averted. There we go. We have a flint axe head. And it'll give you all the stats over here. And I think in one of the books, it's either one of these two. I think it was this one just now when we were looking at it. Will tell you, you know, base durability, the modifier, mining speed, what level it can go up to, and its attack damage. So different materials are going to give you different stats. I'm not 100% sure here. I need to actually do a more looking into this. I mean, pretty much what you guys have seen me do is really all I've done. When I'm off camera playing this, it's really getting ready for the next recording session. So I know about as much as you guys do about this. I really need to take the time to actually read through these a little heavier. But I just want to give a basic guide here because I struggled with it. And, you know, I don't think I'm really smart, but I don't think I'm really dumb. I'm an average person. And, you know, I'm used to just walking up to one of these and making it in vanilla. So we'll make our flint head here. Whoops. We'll make our tool rod. And see, you also will sometimes get extra materials. I'm not sure what to do with the shards yet either. And then, what do we need? The crossbar? I don't have a spot for that. I'll throw out the plant for a second. And I have room for the shard. So let's put this back in here. So once you've done that, you come over to the tool station. And you click on what you want to make, since we got everything set up for a pickaxe. And you pop in each individual piece. And there we go. We have a pickaxe that has 119 durability, mining speed, 5.25, mining level iron, modifiers remaining 3. And the modifiers being the pick, the crossbar, and the actual thing. Like if you see here, the bar is where my auto repair is. My haste is on the crossbar portion. And then my actual extra durability is on the pick itself. I'm not sure what advantages comes from like doing it different material. Like if I was to do an iron head with a flint binding and a cactus rod. I'm not sure if there's some perfect combination that gets you the super pick. Once I go through and actually read these more myself, I'll probably know. But this is what you do. You pull it out. You get that nice little saw sound. And then at this point, you can actually upgrade it by going back here, not throwing it out of the inventory like I just did. Where'd it go? There it is. So you pop it in here. Do I have any of the modifiers? Was gold a modifier? No, it was not. I know I have extra redstone, so I'll just use that as an example. So redstone, for instance, when we pop it on, turns that little crossbar portion red, and it adds haste. And it'll actually show us there, so it's 525. Now it's 532, and with redstone you can upgrade it 50 times. I haven't messed too much with this. We've really focused on, on that building over there, and then since it's in the dark, and since it's on YouTube, you probably can't see it, but there is the door right there. I've been told on Reddit that that's where I need to go in, and not under like I did before. Through the front door is what we're going to do next episode. Anyways, so that's what it is there. We'll go on ahead and we'll upgrade it, just for fun. Let's put some extra stuff in my inventory. I've got all this junk on me. I'll worry about all this later, because right now I'm just showing you. Ooh, how did my tombstone end up? I thought, shouldn't keep holding control when I'm doing that. Okay, so that's how this whole setup works. And like I said, I made in here, I guess I started here with these, and I did each piece out of iron. So I had an iron crossbar, iron pickaxe head, and then the iron tool rod. Combined them in here, and then I upgraded it with each individual piece. And so if I was to pop this in here, I think I showed you before, but it has 825 durability, 10 mining speed, and obsidian level is what I was able to make this. And I kind of like this. I mean, for now it'll be a good pick until I actually, get around to really seeing what I can make with it, with each individual piece and how customized it can be. Oh, cool, I can make my own arrows. Yeah, I don't think that was in there before. The short bow is a ranged weapon. It fires arrows quickly and precisely at its foes. Oh, yeah, I will definitely have, oh gosh, some kind of crazy bow for us next time. I'll go in with a bow. I love that I can make my arrows now. I don't have to start trying to find them. Um, anyways, distracted. That's that portion. Now, this part I really like. And this part, I don't know. Maybe it's because I just don't read this very carefully. But nowhere in here did I see clearly explicit. It says, you know, when you're ready to... Oh. Oh. Did you hear that? Am I going crazy? That sounded like a meteor. Oh, but I don't know where it went. Oh man, that was loud. Um, like I said, we'll do this at the end of the episode. I'll show you the rest of this. I'm gonna cut for a second and see if I can't find where that landed, and we'll investigate that. So unfortunately, I did not find a meteorite crater. Or meteorite. I'm not sure what they're called once they enter the atmosphere and when they actually crash. But regardless, there was no crater anywhere, and I'm a very sad person. What's really funny, though, is I was giving up my search, and I'm starting to head back home. I come over this hill, and I see this hole here. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I must have found it. And I realize that this is the cave that's underneath my place that I've been going in and out of, and I've just never seen it at such a distance, like coming head on. So I totally got excited for nothing. Ah, gosh, that really saddens me. I was really excited. I mean, hopefully you can hear the explosion that I heard in the video, or else I'm just going to look like a crazy person. Just kind of taking a peek. I don't remember how far I went over here. That really makes me sad. Anyways, we are going to get back to work on the smelting, and I'll show you guys how to use that. It did take me probably the longest with that, because when I told you about the book, I couldn't find anywhere in the book where it actually said, do this to, you know, get ingots. It says, you know, hey, you can make alloys, you can make casts, but I didn't really realize exactly what I need to do. It never actually said, put whatever cast metal you want in, you know, click on the drain. It might say to click on the drain. I can't remember for sure. I think it just said something about a drain. We'll actually check that when I get back up here. And we'll find out if I'm crazy or not, or if I just need to read things more carefully. When I rewatch the video... What? Oh! Is this thing... Does it do more than that? Yes, it is. Okay. So, we have learned a lesson together. Don't jump in the smeltery. That should be obvious, but apparently it wasn't. Hopefully in the video, if it fell that way, maybe I see it, you know, when I'm in this screen or something. But I'm not going to hold my breath. That would have been so cool for us to find a meteorite together. Anyways, re-grab my supplies. And I'm just going to make another, because I don't really know what I'm going to use gold for yet. For all I know, this could be great having this much gold, and I'm about to waste it to show you guys something. But hey, at least we're having a good time. So I'm going to pull that out. So the first thing I did is, like, any tests I do, I'm going to do with gold, because I don't want to waste iron. So I popped in... I don't know if it'll let me put one in. Yes, it will. Good. I popped in a gold ingot. Oh, that's cool. That's another thing. It actually shows you what you throw in there. I originally threw in the gold ore, and I'll show you how well that looks when I put in the iron ore. But it's heating it up. It's going to turn it molten here in a second. While we wait on that, let's go grab the book so I can find out if I'm an idiot or not. Oops, I didn't want to grab that essence. I don't care now. I haven't sorted my stuff a little bit. There we go. So it is now molten gold, and I believe it is this one. So a lot of this, like I said, I'm not going through all of it because you can read it all pretty much in here. Place controller block, blah, blah, blah. Large basins will hold. When you're ready to pour your liquid from the smeltery, put a faucet on a drain and a casting iron below. Other liquid removal will work. So it doesn't actually tell you how to do it, but you actually just right-click. And it pours it in, and you wait a second, and the molten will become Thought it dried up. Maybe I have to just click this one first. No. Gotta wait for it to cool down. I don't remember taking this long. Let's blow on it. I don't remember what I did now to get a blank cast out of it. It's empty. I know I got this far. Yeah, blowing it doesn't work. I don't know why I'm just being stupid. I don't remember it taking this long. Anyways, I hope I haven't, like, broken this. Maybe, oh, maybe it needs more. Let's see. Because I think it actually, I don't think there was this little lip here we're seeing. I think that's what the case was. So it's just not got enough in there. So we'll watch it convert over. Here it comes. So we'll see it here in my screen. And we'll see it here. It just completely disappears and goes into this. So there we go. We'll click it again. Yeah, and here we go. And it should cool here in a second. There we go. So once it cools, you get a blank cast. And then I was kind of confused, so I clicked there and I'm like, okay, doesn't really do me any good. And then I thought, well, let's go back to the first thing that gave me trouble. And I popped it in. Sure enough, first thing is an ingot cast. Doesn't look like there's anything else with that. So you pull out the ingot cast. I'll just go ahead and do it. I don't know if maybe having two is a bad idea or just a waste of materials, but now you pop that in so you can make ingots. And I don't have a big enough furnace for a bunch, so I'm just going to put in what I have. So it fills up the furnace. The smeltery. Is it? Yep. Mighty smelting. Mighty smelting, take the most. With the smeltery. So it's called a smeltery. And when all these go, we're going to have some molten iron, which I was not expecting the color, but I mean, it makes sense. Anytime you see molten iron in documentaries or on Discovery or anything like that, it's always kind of that, you know, reddish, lava-ish color. But this looked more like molten redstone. You'll see it, though, here in a second. It's almost ready. And now that I know how this works, too, I went and found lava. I think, oh, man, I revealed more of the map when I went out looking for that thing. I went out and found lava, like, back here. And I see that there's lava here, so I'm going to use that. And, oh, these look interesting. We'll take a quick peek at this. Man, there's just tons of these battle towers. Ah, man, I don't want to keep fighting those over and over again in the episode, so I'm not sure. We might try taking, like, two of these adjacent ones, see how that works. But yeah, there's so much here. Anyways, we'll focus on the map later at another time when we're planning out our next move. But for now, this should be, yep, it's all heating up. It's, oh, I hope I have enough lava. Okay, good, I think I do. I think I do. Yep, there you'll go. They're all melting. And here we go, we have molten metal in here. I wasn't expecting this deep a red, but, I mean, I'm not going to complain. And so I put in 9, which normally we'd get 9 back. But with this, you right-click, fills it up, takes a second, and then it cools. And we can actually do this, and we should get back 18. I'm not going to make you wait on all 18, so once I've got like the last 17 and 18, I'll come back to you guys. Alright, there's number 18. We have none left. So we put 9 in there, we got 18 back, and I'm going to just put the other 6 in. There we go. Oh, actually, no, I won't have enough for that. I'll have to get more lava, so I'll probably fill. Oh, wow. Go me. Win for the team. Let's break that. Okay. I didn't even have it selected. Just gonna put everything in my inventory. I cannot be trusted. Okay. Oh, I thought I could right click. Oh, that's right. It tells me here. So, 250. I'm gonna guess that holds 10,000, 5,000 or 10,000, somewhere in that range. Maybe between that. So I'm gonna get a lot of lava. I'm gonna fill this thing up. We're not gonna stand in here ever, and that would just be silly. I've actually thought about, maybe it's good I have two, because I could probably put another drain here and just fill this thing up and boom, 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 just go back and forth between them. I also believe that it said that I could make this taller, and then I could fit more in. Granted, that molten iron really didn't come up very high, so I'm wondering, I'm going to do tests, and I'm going to figure out how much I can stuff in here, and if it actually overflows, or what happens. Maybe we'll luck out, and it'll explode. I say luck out because that'd be hilarious. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these. Oh, it's almost like not an alcoholic, a berryholic. It's like, oh my gosh, it's as tall as the house now. Just about. Maybe I should trim the hedges, I'm not sure. Because, again, out of control, but so many berries. So many delicious berries. Nom 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 nom. Anyways, that is how you use the smeltery. Not too hard, and I like that you get more back, because I should be able to make some good iron armor. The person I was talking to on Reddit said to make a set of iron armor, but make a diamond chest piece, and that should suit me better, and to go in through the front. So, next time you guys see me, I will have arrows. I will have maybe I'll make a few more weapons as well with our little Tinker's stuff here. The Tinker's construct, is that the mod pack? Correct me if I'm wrong. But we'll get everything set up there, and we are gonna take it down. We're gonna take it down together, and we're gonna win. So, alright. I will talk to you later, YouTube. Bye-bye.